Welcome back to the Last Remnant video walkthrough, 100% completion and low BR run. This is Bo, and we are continuing our side quest. We're doing a quest this time called Hearts, which I mentioned earlier. We were putting off collecting a remnant with the Stone of Marshall so that we could do this quest. If you bind the heart already, you can't do this quest, so we need to knock this one out before we accidentally click that remnant and this quest goes away. We are looking for Haruko. Oh, hello. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Yeah, what have you been up to? Quite a lot has happened since I saw you last. I don't work for the Academy anymore. Not being able to participate in the Academy's research is, well, it hurts a bit. Then again, since being named director, I never had much time for research anyway. In a way, I suppose it works out. So it seemed the perfect opportunity to take a trip, go off and see the world, and the remnants in it. Rush, if you know a place that's supposed to have some rare remnants, tell me, alright? We can search for them together. Okay, this is a quest that's kind of like the witch's quest, where you have to kind of hunt her down and talk to her in different places. Although it's all one quest, and the witch's quest, it's a different quest for every location she's hiding in. We will be picking up the witch's quest eventually, but for right now, we just need to find her. We started in the Elysian pub, and we are moving on to Melfina, I believe? Right. She should be in the pub here. There she is. Oh, hello, Rush. What luck to run into you here. It's not luck, baby. I've seen a simply brilliant remnant in Crookfen to the northeast, the last leaf. Its powers keep the evil of the swamp sealed. Without the power of the remnant, Melfina would be completely overrun with monsters. Truly, remnants are essential for our very survival. Okay, she's gone again. What she's kind of doing here is going through a lot of the main towns and telling you what their town remnant is. Just like the Athlum has the Gape Olg. We are going to a lot of cities, and we're going to get like a little tutorial here, albeit a much later quest in the game for it to be revealing this information to us, but better late than never. Okay, next up is the Celeplay Pub, where she should be... Aha! Oh, Rush, how wild to run into you here. I'm sure you've seen the floating stones throughout towns many times, right? All those little and sometimes large rocks make up a remnant. I wonder how it came to be that so many different physical pieces were recognized as one single remnant. It's like empty space means nothing to them. Those who bind remnants sacrifice some of their soul in exchange for their use. This means there must be some sort of unseen connection, right? It's easy to only look at the benefits remnants give us, but I just can't do that anymore. I have to do what I can to find the whole truth. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Athlum. Haruko is recruitable after this quest. And I did mention the first time we saw her, she was in the Academy in one of the main quest plots. I did mention that she is recruitable. She is an excellent choice. She didn't make our Final 18 cut, but she is in a lot of Final 18 cuts. If we had the ability to get her earlier, she would have definitely been in our Final 18. Oh, Rush, funny to see you here. So there used to be a massive sword-shaped remnant jutting into the town square. It was called the Valeria Heart, but about 6 months ago it suddenly disappeared. What could have happened to it? Rush, why do you think remnants exist? Are they meant to serve the world, to serve us, or do they have some other purpose? Yeah, the Conqueror stole that Valeria Heart from Athlum. We're moving on to Nagapur. And each time she finds us, she pretends that it's been so long since she's seen us. Oh, wow, it's amazing. See you here. Wouldn't have thought to run into you at yet a 5th inn. There's Jaeger. There's the Cosmofest guy. Oh, there she is. I went to see the Remnant here. It's the Remnant of Fear, Gawain. Its power was so great and fierce that it razed Nagapur in an instant. This was the first time I'd seen the Gawain in person, seeing it with my own eyes, feeling its presence. All I could think was that Remnants are not meant to be our tools, or even our allies. Like the Gawain, they may seem quiet, or even to watch over us, but one misstep can bring the full brunt of that terrible power down upon us all. Great power only leads to destruction. I wonder if we are really meant to live alongside Remnants as we do. So Haruko brings up something that I think the game as a whole was trying to bring up at the end, or near the end. This quest line kind of goes in parallel with the main quest line. But speaking of Haruko, she starts with remedies, and she gets her final combat weapon, if you choose to put her in combat, is very nice. And with remedies, I mean, she can heal. I mean, she's essentially the same as Glennis, and a number of our combat guys that have remedies. She would fit in just perfect if we had room for her. Oh, hello, Rush. Have you ever heard of the mythical remnant of Darkened Forest? Actually, I have some files on the remnant. I borrowed them from the Academy as I left, so they are sure to be trustworthy. Keep talking. So according to these files, the mythical remnant, Deadheart, really does exist. However, only the highest ranked officials in the Academy know of its existence. The files say it has the power to make any ideal into reality, to literally make one's dreams come true. It may sound like a tall tale, but if the Academy thought it dangerous enough to hide it completely, there must be something to it, something I want to see for myself. However, Darkened Forest is full of dangerous beasts. I'd never be able to make it to the Deadheart alone. I'll go with you. Thank you, Rush. Somehow I believed you might help me in this. Alright then, let's go. Yeah. I guess the fact that we were stalking her through the last 5 or 6 cities was a big hint. You see that chick in the white? I've seen her around here a lot lately. You ain't trying to hook up or anything, are you? I don't know. Not so long ago, some shady types in black robes came through asking about her. Looks like she's bad news. I'd advise you to keep your hands off. Hearts. Okay. And they'll automatically port us to the Darkened Forest. And the mist is gone. Haruko, somebody mentioned in one of the posts that, like, I had got written of any character that was hot. Like, it seems like any character that was hot was taken out of my groups, and that's not on purpose. They just didn't make the final cut in stats. It's about time you arrived. It's as if those lost ruins are urging us on, as if they want us to find the remnant. Could this be the power of the Deadheart? Come on, Rush. The ruins will show us the way. Okay, so we get Haruko as a guest union. And we need to move all the way through the zones to get to the Deadheart. to see who's guarding it. They're giving this, the Dead Heart is for Irina, but the quest is for Haruko. So, it kind of doesn't make sense. The game's done this a couple times, like we did a quest for Emmy where we got Jaeger, you know, something for Jaeger. We got the ability to recruit Jaeger, not doing something for Jaeger to recruit Jaeger. Usually when you get to recruit somebody, you do the quest for them, and then they become available. Like Haruko here, we do a quest for her, she becomes available. But this Dead Heart that you automatically get, like it's not like we'll have to come back here and click on the Dead Heart with the Stone of Marshall. It will automatically give us the Dead Heart at the end of this. Just as if we clicked it, like we did the other Tablet of Marshall items. But it goes to Irina, not Haruko. Oh, I'm not complaining. Irina's in our final 18 and Haruko isn't, so it's all good. There's going to be kind of a common theme here, I believe in this video and probably the next 3. We're going to be doing quests for people that did not make our final 18. It's going to unlock some people that might kind of give you an idea of some alternates. If you didn't like the 18 I went with, there's some nice alternates in this and the next 3 videos, I believe. There's a name that pops up here, King Plant. It is or is not a guild task to kill him, depending on whether you're playing on Xbox or PC. But it's worth it to kill him either way. It's just the plant.
Come on, let's kick some ass. What are you doing? Stay strong.
Our guys are really increasing their damage here. And there's the Duke of Gore doing his Bilkus attack. That's like that's an automatic 25k damage. That's our most damaging union right now. Even though he didn't do the ultimate grind with us, he is still a beast. So we increased our damage significantly by putting him in our unions.
I'm not good around these.
Because he's a group leader, Duke Gore will get some leader-only abilities, Remnant weapon arts. His Bilkus being one.
Take care of yourself.
And this is a rare spawn. Like when you come in here, he might not be there. I don't believe he has a higher chance of spawning in this quest. Okay, he's almost down. And Wingale comes right to us with group heals. He's got nice remedies and nice everything else magical. And with the Beowulf, that's pretty much going to seal the deal. And BR-44.
Little by little, I'm becoming stronger.
Probably get some stat ups with that, yeah.
I've gotten a little stronger.
I feel like I've grown.
Even people who did the ultimate grind are getting stat ups. That's good. We are not going to split King Plant. He is a rare, and he goes in our rare box until we choose to offload those in a later video. It's going to put us in a cutscene. Then this is the Dead Heart. It feels like it can see straight into my soul. It's unsettling. It's just like the files said. The Remnant has the power to take on the form we imagine it to have. And if that's true, then Remnants are our... Yes, Remnants are ours. Our tools, to be used as we please. Who are you people? I think it's high time you return those top-secret documents you stole from the Academy, Miss Former Director. That information was not meant to be spread. However, I think you'll find we've an efficient way of stilling your tongue forever. How? You can't be. The Third Committee? Then the rumors of some criminal organization within the Academy were true? So you're the ones hiding information. You know, curiosity killed the cat. It's only a matter of time before it kills you too. Thus no one will find it a surprise when they find your corpse. Okay. So these three guys, we got 3 bosses and 2 trash. The 2 trash, it's funny that you get 3 bosses and the 2 trash are like those spider guys, arachnids or whatever. They're pretty weak. These bosses have about 70 to 80,000 hit points apiece. So even combined, it's not a lot of damage for us to go through. It may be worth it to get the trash out of the way first, and well, it may be worth it to do it like this: put 1 guy on each of the 3 bosses, 1 group, and then have your other 2 stack up on the trash. So that gets out of the way as soon as possible. These trash groups aren't going to be doing a whole lot of damage, but it's worth it to get them out of there first. Ooh, and Duke Gore is poisoned. That's no good. And Pages is getting pretty beastly with his invocations. He's only been using invocations the entire game, all the way through the PC Ultimate grind. And so soon he's gonna just be calling meteors from the sky. Which should help them get through the trash pretty quick. Alright, so the trash is out the way. And I've probably got about 210 to 240,000 hit points between the 3 of these guys. Your 2 extra guys, once they're done with the trash, you probably want to stack them on one of the groups, one of the bosses, and just stick on him until he's dead. Then the 4 groups stack on the next boss, and then 5 groups on the last boss. We've got control over morale here, thanks to Paris. So we're getting an Omni Strike here, and hopefully some other good stuff. Oh, pretty soon, I don't remember if it's this fight or the next fight, but it becomes apparent that the world is getting more badass. The quests are getting challenged even for our ultimate grind, and so it goes from less from just hit any button you want to win, into actually having to think about what I'm doing, or guys start dying. We're soon to get to that point, but that's not right now. Are we just left with the 1 boss? Okay. If you're thinking, and we're on the last boss and he's blinking, so it's all going to be over really soon. If you're thinking this is too easy of a fight, you're right. It's way too easy for the point at which we get this quest. Like, we just got this quest pushing the plot forward in the last one.
I still have more.
So it should be tougher than this.
I've gotten a little stronger.
Only in death does one cease to grow.
Alright, so we got some cash there. Damn it! What are you trying to use remnants to do? Why must our pure ideal of really realizing the full potential of how we can use remnants to be limited by visionless fools like you who deem our actions atrocities. Damn it. Cannot read. Grah! Oh, something's happening. The dead heart. What is it doing? I don't know. Remnants, the price of great power is... No, that can't be true. It isn't. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so our little three guys, a Mitra, a fish guy, and Kazidi, have turned into three different creatures. This is the same fight, except pretty much all the bosses have 3 times as many hit points, and they're a much more damaging type creature. The little spiders have turned into rock shells, which are middle-level crabs. Believe it or not, we're just going to follow the same strategy as before. However, since they're tough, and I've got a personal rule about dragons, is I always do the dragons last. They have so many hit points that if you're sitting around killing dragons, everything else will kill you from behind. So hopefully I have the good sense in this video to do the dragon dead last. So we're getting the trash out of the way here. And we fought, they had the same names as the 3 guys that they were, but this is one of those colossal guys, and that's one of those rock graders, the person formerly known as Rajas. We can't control who Haruko fights. She's going to want to go up and smack a creature we're not on. That's her business. In fact, we'll let her tank it while we work on the other guys. Okay, I think we're trying to get everybody on A that we can get on A. And yeah, there's the Duke. Did 40 grand damage with his regular combat arts. We haven't even seen his special Vilcus attack, but he just splits skulls. I guess if I had to put Haruko in my party, I would replace Irina with her. She probably does a better job than Irina at everything. If you're not going to use Irina, eventually gets psionics, I believe. If you're not going to use psionics on her later, then Haruko is probably better. It's just that we get Irina long before Haruko. So if you're trying to mix her in, it'd probably be beneficial to have her replace Irina. Irina's in doing damage, and she just never really gets into the groove of her damage. Okay, so we got one of these bosses. The Rock Raider is blinking. Whoa, a couple of these guys are blinking. Okay, so that means I've done something wrong, and a couple of them are blinking. I'm still not following good strategy rules because I think I'm overpowered. That maybe I am overpowered. Yeah, probably a little bit overpowered for the fight. So we're left with the dragon here who is not blinking. But at least I followed that rule.
We've got this.
Although with 18 guys hitting the dragon, it should just be a matter of a couple of rounds. Mystic arts do something weird or kind of annoying sometimes. Like in the the invocations tree, they're all damaging spells. All the invocations that Pages uses are damaging, except there's one in there that's like a speed boost or something for no reason. It's just in the invocations, and so it may be to your benefit to turn that off for Pages and anybody else using invocations, because it's a different kind of. It's not attack with mystic arts. It's called something else in your options. It'll be like provide offensive support or something like that. And so that's going to take up valuable slots in your command list, so you may not want to have those active unless you have enough people to make it worth it to have that option available. Like if you had 2 invocations and a couple other people with offensive, then it might be worth it. Like with wards or offensive buffs for your guys, might be worth it to turn it back on for Pages, and that's what I end up doing in these videos. I turn it off for them, but then I eventually turn it back on once I get more people who can buff.
Does one cease to grow?
And they're not dead. They're just standing there. Because we don't kill anybody. I don't know why. I want to see it for myself. People living in harmony with remnants. Deadheart, you're the tool of no man. But you can't use men as tools either. I cannot accept such a cruel act. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Oh, they're back to their original form? Okay. Ugh. This... Ow. Oh, yes. That would work. What is she talking? Is she talking to us? Rush, you have the tablet, don't you? Take the remnant with you. If you have it, I'm sure we won't have to worry about its misuse. How does she know we have the tablet? I don't like it when guest unions bark orders. Okay, so we automatically bind the dead heart, like I mentioned. It's not for us, it's going to be for Irina, and she will ask for it when she's ready. I believe we saw the true power of the dead heart. Just because a power is great doesn't mean it's meant to destroy. Power is just power, for good or ill. Its result is determined by its bearer. Plus, I'm sure that traveling with you, I'll get to see all sorts of neat new remnants. It's okay with you, right? Okay, she gives us okay money, I guess. It's kind of trying to talk you into taking her along. You certainly can do that. You know what? She'd be a good replacement for David also, if you have David doing combat. He never really comes through with really high damage. But Torgal has the ability to learn psionics. Oh, nice. Go for it, yeah. We'll have to turn these off for these people. Hexes for Emmy, we'll have to turn them off. Paris is doing mystic arts. And he should know that. Alan's doing combat arts, and he should know it. Okay, Maddox must have upgraded his weapon because he's asking for a fight, and we'll see in the next video.